And this is a view to the north. That in itself looks suspicious, but there's this one right across. And there's also one in the distance there. Now the thing with these, it's a very sort of, well, I'd say that's one going out to the States or one that's coming from States. It shows no sign of difference, plus the others going about that angle and the Glasgow Edinburgh. So it could be wrong, but you know, yeah, just pay attention as you go along, don't you really? That one, that's probably a Glasgow Edinburgh, but not this one. And that there, I have no bloody idea. I don't trust that one, I don't like it. Plus it's super bright white, which is a sign of a chem usually. Anyway, never mind. We'll see how the day gets on her. Oh, and thanks for joining us, by the way. Well, over there through the bushes, I guess that's the two from before, but another one's gone through here. Look at that. Another chem scar up there actually, but he's only done it there southeast. On this one I can't see out above me. And there's nothing to the west coast I won't turn around there though, because it'll be directly looking at the sun. Yeah, so there's that one now. I'll get a timestamp just by taking a pretty picture. One sec. It's not spread to the north. There's just the other two that are looking a bit worse for wear now. A new one over there just heading up to the right, which is to the north. Pennine Snot Rocket. So they're at it now. The rest of them are probably hidden behind that, but definitely that one. So we got him, enter air. There you have it. It's Boeing 737 November Golf -8 Quebec 8 stroke whiskey 38230, stayed steady at that. Enter air of Poland. Registration Sierra Papa Echo Sierra Alpha, which is 489220. His flight is Echo November Tango 513 Papa. So I'm trying not to laugh. I don't want you having a cat's arse in your face here. All these have got frequencies on them. You know, the effect that you get when you're looking on a beach, but there's more to them, you know. Like that, the ripples. I'm not saying that's so ominous, I wouldn't say it's frequencies even, although they are very close together. They do look like sand ripples though when you look there. But I don't know, could be frequencies. Well, everything's frequencies, you know. Ambulance.
The snow!
Guessing at Ryanair. But yeah, there's not one other side of the house to the south last time I looked, but certainly been having a go out this side. And over to the east. But let's just keep an eye on things. Just thought I'd have a look. Right, a quick look over the top of the air, see what they have that way. Now I can't see this, you maybe can. If there's note there, there's note there, but I just thought, I can't see over there. But I can see these here. They really had a go. Seem to be coming towards us actually. And this is a view out north. It was a Ryanair that was filming. It was Romeo Yankee Romeo 3518, which is Foxtrot Romeo 3518. Oh, he was coming in here, that's why we stood on low. Faro to Teesside. Right, okay. Boeing 737 MAX 8-200. This is just for photo purposes. Registration Echo India Kilo Victor. Altitude, well, very low, 5,763 feet when he went round back of us. And ICAO 4 Charlie Alpha Echo 9 Charlie. There he is right round back of us, so altitude's about right. New one over there, that's a different angle, it's coming towards, well, going left. Just laid that. Sorry about the windows, but it's there anyway, the cam. There we go. Well, there we have it, that's a surprise, it's a Finair. It's inbound. And there he is, directly north of us. The Finair. Just pulled it back to beginning. Foxtrot India November 5 Sierra Kilo, which is Alpha Yankee 1365. I guess he was getting rid of his chemicals while he could. Probably be stock at Manchester, I wouldn't be surprised. Embraer Echo 190 Lima Romeo. Yeah, I'm sure air traffic controllers just put these in random, I don't know. Just seems that way, doesn't it? Oscar Hotel Lima Kilo Papa, altitude 25,000 feet. Christ, that is low. 461 Echo 1 Foxtrot. Yep, same one. That's above Newcastle. Let it run on. He's just coming in anyway, so I mean the altitude's going to keep descending. It's stuck at 25 there. No, I'd say we'll stick with 25. It's not moved. That's as far as it goes on playback, over to the side of us, so he's coming at 25,000 and dumped all his shite on us. Well, on the north of us, Newcastle mainly. And there's confirmation of his dump. It's a definite dump, that one. Finair, maybe he's, like I say, clearing his tanks out so he could stop up again at Manchester and get us on way back. But it's definitely a bloody chem dump. 25,000 feet though, my god. And that looks on this side of Newcastle, to be honest, but what the hell, radar's always slightly out. I'm guessing they don't actually use the online radar, they've probably got the proper system in use. But that's a dump by the Finair, yeah. Dirty bastard. And over to our southwest. Pennine trailer there, strong one. The sky's that monkey colour over that direction, you can't tell anything that's going on. I mean, look here. What's that? Possible sundog, that bit there. I mean, the sun's over to the right of it, it's the right height. But, let's have a look. There's not really a lot over there. Except that is. Yeah, I never noticed that over the sun, I wasn't looking. Could be the same one. Could be. Just thought I'd have a look, there's one following his trail there. I think he's picking up on the same trail, is he? Is it con? Long con? Keeping to the same length. Give it a sec before I fall down. Well, whether he chems or not, I'll put that down as a long con and just leave it alone for the time being. Well, not what I'm going to do, I'm not going to see it any further on, so let him off. That's the one, United at 34.080 is behaving, makes a change, doesn't it? I've been watching this one from earlier and now I'm even more convinced it was a chem. Straight down, it seems to loop around that way, but I've been watching it since it was right over here and I thought that looks suspicious, you know, as regards to clouds go. There's no else following, it's just that, so yeah. I'd say it's a chem. Actually, an update on that one. See it come down. Where I said it curls off that way, it doesn't, it carries on. That's something else. So, yeah, it's even more suspicious as a chem. Yeah, must include that one. It's in two bits, I'm guessing that's the Finair, and everything's moving over this way, away from us here. It does look like it, I must admit, because it's broken in two, and it's been quite a while since I filmed it. These chems that we're getting further away from us, they're coming towards us again now. It doesn't make sense. That one, it seems to be closer, and the Finair seems to be closer. Well, I say Finair, that broken one seems to be closer as well. It can't be. I think it's the flies that are throwing me off. So let's book him in. Papa Hotel Dash Bravo X-Ray Bravo, Royal Dutch Airlines batch, Boeing 737 November Golf Dash 8 Kilo 2-stroke whiskey. His ICAO is 484131 and his flight Kilo Lima Mike 71 Bravo. The light's fading but the trail's still visible. Just takes a bit of seeing. And then that's to the southeast. Well, the KLM's long gone now, his trail is there. Getting a lot more highlighted. There we go, southeast. These others, yeah, they're going west now. What the friggin' hell? That trail there, the broken one, is coming over this way. That other one is coming back over this way. Christ's sake. Looks like we've got a bit of a weather shift. Those are still coming in though, but they're not. I don't get that. But that's the one I was watching anyway. That's one I could easily identify. The machine 33,000 and climbing. But I only came out here to have a look because the light is fading. Make of it what you will. Certainly that one over the top. And the KLM, no, long con if anything, I hope. I'll see on the other side of the house when I go and struggle. And Hi Bob. Right, I've been gone a few minutes. The KLM left a splurt there. Can't see all else down that way, but the lighting is terrible. And the flies seem to like the limelight, but yeah, let's have a look this way, see what we can see. Another fly, of course. That looks suspiciously like a chem splurt over there. But either way, that's the one we wanted. So that's a culprit. Timestamp off the last video out back. He was at 33,000 and climbing back here as he was going over us. Well, 33 to 34. I went out when it was 3.3s, he was 7.5. But it took me a while to get there. Right, Airbus A321-252, November X-ray, bit different. It's usually 251 that we get. Papa Hotel Alpha, start again. Papa Hotel Alpha X-ray Delta, which is 486742, that's the usual flight. Kilo Lima Mike 932, Edinburgh, Amsterdam. Right, quick look for altitude on that side of the house. Estimate about here, somewhere around there, Northallerton, for the trail, between Northallerton and Stokesley. So I'll fill in his details. It's also KL932, 34896 I've stopped him at, so virtually 35,000 there. Yeah, I'd say that's about right for distance and stuff. I said between these two. That's about right. It's before he went into his turn, so there you go. 34896 we'll go with. And just in confirmation, we had west-southwesterlies before, which meant everything was coming towards us from that direction, which it was when I was filming. Now it's going back towards that direction. Crazy.